Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? I'm just getting started. And this is always so exciting for me to get on here and do lives with you. If you have any questions to ask me about ever, I want to talk to you, and yeah, I want us to chit chat. So ask me any question you'd like. I just finished creating a video on the supplies that I use for my notary business that I'm about to put out. I have to edit it, but I definitely wanted to come on here and just start talking to you guys because that's important to me as well. See if you have any questions that I can answer in the meantime. And also, man, how is COVID treating y'all? Like, how's COVID-19? How are you doing with COVID-19? Let me know your name if you're here. What's your name? Where are you from? Give me some info about you. Just so that I know. And so, just to let you know a little bit about what's going on with me. So, like I said, I've been shooting a video all day talking about the supplies that are in my notary bag. And I'm excited about that because I've gotten a lot of questions about it. And I think it's a real good video. It's very comprehensive. I looked at everything online, couldn't find anything that was worth anything. So I'm giving prices, I'm giving where you can buy it, I'm giving the whole nine. So that one is going to be real good. Just looking at the direction of my channel and, you know, where I want to go, what I want to do. I want to know you guys. I want to talk to y'all. I want to see what you need. I created this channel because I believe that there's going to be a market crash. And I want to help homeowners who don't understand the process of keeping their homes even when the market goes sour. Right now, in the workforce, I believe there's something like 125 million Americans who are working. Of that, approximately 40 million are not working right now. They're unemployed. So, market crash, yeah. AT&T announced that they'll be laying off 7,200 employees. Other companies are definitely going to start laying off. Hertz filed for bankruptcy. Chuck E. Cheese is closing down and filing bankruptcy. It's crazy. So, you know, yeah, a whole bunch of kids work at Chuck E. Cheese, but there are a lot of investors that are losing their shirts based on everything that's happening in the world right now. So, yeah, I believe that there's going to be a market crash. If not in 2020, then in 2021. I think that we'll start seeing some activity with foreclosures increasing right now in this year, probably around October, November, with us seeing quite a bit by next March, probably. So, in my lifetime, I have been an investor and I have been in foreclosure. I have lost my shirt, you know, just being an entrepreneur, just trying to make it, not having anyone to guide me and talk to me and help me through the issues that entrepreneurship brings. So, yeah, I've lost my shirt, I've lost my house, filed for bankruptcy, the whole nine. And what I found out when I went through foreclosure is that it's not an intuitive process. Like, the lenders do not make it easy to understand what you do, how to do it. You got to cross every T and dot every I in order for your paperwork to be processed properly. And where I am in Texas, you can lose your house in as little as a month. 30 days, it's gone. So by the time you're trying to do all the research and all that, it's over with. So I thought it was important for me to tell people how to keep their homes. That's a socially responsible thing for me to do since I've been through the process and I know how in the world this goes. And I know for sure that a lot of people just don't know how this goes, man. So I created a whole system, a workbook that walks you through the process. I think it's important for every homeowner to have. When you buy a house, you need to get this information because it's just sort of like, you know, being on fire. When we were in grade school, we were taught to stop, drop, and roll. So hopefully I'm never on fire. But if my clothes do catch on fire, I can think, stop, drop, and roll. And it's the same with this. Because you cannot think once you are on fire. You have to know what to do before you get on fire, right? So I want to, if you know anybody who has a house, tell them to come to my page because I have a workbook and I have all kinds of stuff just to help people. And I'd love to talk to them and walk them through this. Let me know what your name is, who you are. Do you have any questions about side hustles? Are you working right now? I know a lot of my comments, I've seen people who are not working, who have been laid off, who are interested in my side hustle videos and me talking about, you know, how to become a notary. And becoming a notary signing agent is very lucrative. And if this is your first time here, a notary is different from a notary signing agent. A notary can notarize certain documents. A notary signing agent has the ability to notarize real estate related documents as far as mortgages, refinance packets and stuff like that. So yeah, there is a difference. And so, you know, if you have any questions, let me know who you are. What questions do you have? Regarding COVID-19, me and my family are cool. I'm just tripping about how many people do not wear masks and how many people just aren't taking this seriously. Yeah, you might not get sick. That's the truth. You know, you might not have any symptoms, especially if you're younger. But you got to think of the people that you go around and whether or not you'll infect them. It's a socially conscious thing to do, to not want to get other people sick. So, yeah, you might be asymptomatic, but in order for us to stop this thing, you have to make sure that you're not getting other people sick. I don't want my mother sick. I don't want other people that I love who are older. My mom is in her 70s. I don't want to get her sick. I do not want to be the one that killed mama, okay? That would be freaking devastating. And do I want to see my mom? Yeah, man, I do. But I don't want to get her sick. So we've been doing everything that we can to stay safe and trying to give my daughter some freedom and keep her safe at the same time. And she's been going stir crazy. So yeah, I've had to let her out of the house and go and do some more things that normally, you know, for the safety precautions that we've been taking. Because I'm telling you, we get groceries delivered to the house, sterilize the groceries. I've been doing the whole nine. I didn't go out of the house until May. So from March to late May, I was in the house all that time, period. Didn't go anywhere. But then I eased up a bit so that she could get some leeway and, you know, be able to go out of the house. And yeah, it's crazy and scary. Hey, Vet. Oh, there's feedback on my audio. Okay. Thank you. Let me figure out how to fix that. Okay. Let me know if that helped, Yvette. I don't know if that helped or not. Oh, I'm so glad you told me that because I'm sitting here talking and didn't know anything. Boy, I appreciate you. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Let me take this doggone bracelet off. It keeps clacking. Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, who's watching? Write your name in the comments. Let me know you're here. I want to know if you are joining me for sure so that I know that I can talk to people. Hey, Lene, it sounds good. Thank you. Okay, good. Because I heard I was getting some reverb. How are you and your mom? How is everybody? I still love y'all so much. You tripping when you saw how big Madison is. Boy, she is a big old girl. It's a little bit better, but okay. Yvette, you said it's a little bit better, but it's Miss Delaware. Okay. Mic check. Here from Utah. Yes. Thank y'all so much for joining me, man. I do appreciate it. I don't take this lightly because I know that there's other stuff that you could be doing. So do you still hear any feedback in my audio? Just type, let me know. So I'm doing a simulcast here. So I'm on both I'm on Facebook and YouTube right now simulcasting this. And like I was saying, I think before a lot of you got on was that I think there's a market crash coming. I don't know about you guys, but I would like to know what you think. Okay, so is the sound a little wobbly or is the screen wobbly? And hey, Linda, you said, when am I going back to signing? So I never stopped, to be honest with you. We do remote signings. So now instead of having to go into people's houses, I can sit in front of my computer and do a million of them a day, to be honest with you, as many as I can do. And I'm charging the same prices that I would for a regular signing because there is some setup that has to happen. So yeah, but yeah, I'm still doing signings. How about you? Are you a signing agent? Do you are you out there? Are you working? Are you taking a test? Let me know. So what's wobbly, Yvette? It might be my doggone table, honey, because you know how you don't have that little clear thing on the table? Oh, remote isn't legally in Delaware. You need to check because since a lot of this has been going on, and that's a good thing that you brought that up. Since COVID-19, a lot of states that were not legally allowing it have started under these special circumstances because it's important to go on and push loans through, and they have not slowed down. So you need to check because there was hey Jacqueline, there were a lot of companies that allowed remote online notaries since the coronavirus, just to keep everybody safe. I gained clients through SnapDocs, through I think Notary Cam, and through Doc Verify. And my best clients, to be honest with you, in Texas we have what's called tax sales, and you can get a tax loan in Texas. Those tax lenders will allow you to do those things. I also stop by every doggone title company in my area and let them know I'm doing remote. And then I sort of guilt them into, if you are not allowing your clients to close remotely, then you're not socially conscious. And I'm doing that with real estate agents too, because it's just not Man, if you care about me and you care about my family and you know something that I don't know, put me in a position to where I'm safe. And the safest that I can get is maybe my agent who I deal with coming to my home wearing a mask and us closing documents over the computer with the signing agent. You can't get any safer than that, you know? Other than that, you are like, it's crazy. And it costs the client $100. So you're buying a house for $125,000, on up. The lowest I think you can get a house right now for it a starter home is $125,000. But yeah, that $100 is worth keeping me and my family safe. Period. I'm also thinking about, because me and my cousins have a notary company. So yeah, let me go back to that question. I get jobs through the title companies that I deal with because I guilt them into it. Every agent that I know, I'm saying, how are you serving your clients right now? Are you telling them about the option for remote notaries versus having them go into an office, take off of their job, and be around all these people just to get their documents closed? It's not fair. It's not fair. If you know that there's a way that they can be safer, because some people are safety conscious, but they just don't know. The general public doesn't even know remote notaries exist. I didn't know until I knew. I had no clue, and I closed. I was a real estate investor, so I closed, over 50 to 100 houses in a year. Did not know until I knew. And then I was like, oh, I'll never go into a title company again. Okay. Yvette, you'll get your first signing by going and joining SnapDocs. Once you finish all of your paper, you can go and look at SnapDocs now, but look at my other video because it talks all about SnapDocs, and it shows you exactly how to join and everything. So yeah, look at my other video that talks about SnapDocs, because you can definitely get on SnapDocs, and that's where you'll get jobs. Right now, I'm telling you, over 30 to 40 pings on my cell phone about notary jobs a day. The first one to click that link is the first one that they give it to, and it's plenty of money to go around for the mobile notaries. Watch my video on it. It's on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. For the platform that I use DocVerify. And I like it. They make it easy. You got to watch the videos, and it's a process. Everything is learning, right? It's a learning process. And I don't know if you guys know, but I started this channel because I said it in the beginning when nobody was here, but I started this channel actually to help homeowners, because I believe that there's going to be a market crash. Now, yeah, notaries are making a killing because interest rates are super duper low. I was considering buying a house, but I think I'm gonna sit still. And the house that I wanted to buy was in the 350 range, and my interest rate was gonna be 2.84%. Come on now, you can't pass that up. That's crazy. So interest rates are great, and everybody, it is a seller's market right now in Houston, because you just can't keep houses on the market because people who are employed and are working are still buying houses, right? So, yeah. So, like I was saying, I believe that the market is going to crash, though, because we have in the United States, our workforce is about 125 million. I think I'm getting that right. Somewhere in the area of 40 million people are unemployed. Chuck E. Cheese went bankrupt. Hertz went bankrupt. There are going to be some airlines going bankrupt. You also have AT&T that announced they're laying off 7,200 workers. Yeah, some people are going to lose their houses. And I personally think that we'll start seeing that around October of this year, maybe March of next year. But it's important that, everybody get ready. Are any of you guys homeowners? Or do you know any homeowners? Let me know in the chat. Hey, Brother Black. Are you doing jobs throughout the star or throughout the state? Or just your current county in which you live? Oh, through remote notary? So there are laws in different states. And I can only do signings in my state, in Texas. So no, I cannot do signings everywhere. Yeah, I only do them in the state. However, me and my cousins have a company and we hire other notaries throughout the United States. So we can still get paid on those. You getting ready to buy a house, Jacqueline? Okay, cool beans. And let me know what interest rate, I have my credit was decent. It was crazy to me too. I done bought houses before, but I didn't realize this. So my credit score is in the 700s. One of them I think is like a 722, the other is like a 709. But my mortgage credit was different. It was a 680. I was like, golly, my mortgage credit ain't about nothing. So how will the market crash affect loan signings? Well, the market crash will affect loan signings because the foreclosure documents, some of them will need to be notarized. And, notary's gonna make money when it's good and when it's bad. Because when one person forecloses, another person is gonna buy that house and you'll still be making money. And the remote notary is good because you can, if the situation with coronavirus gets worse or if it stays the same, you'll still be making money. I've created products for homeowners though. I talk to a lot of my friends who are real estate agents about how they're helping their clients because this crash is coming. And any professional in this business knows that it's coming. When you have this many people out of work. And yeah, the government is helping, but I don't know if you've realized that the people that are getting the most help are the people who have Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac loans. That's only half of people who have mortgages. So what's happening with the other half? The other lenders are giving them some time, but a lot of them aren't giving them as long as Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are giving them. So there are going to be some foreclosures and it's going to be a lucrative time. That's kind of why I decided, let me lay off. Let me not buy a house right now because I may be able to get a better deal on a house that I want when this market goes down a little bit and it's a buyer's market versus a seller's market. Now, who knows what interest rates will be around then, but I'm praying, we'll see. We shall see. Ooh, Vanessa, you got your first assignment tomorrow. Why are you nervous? You scared you're going to miss something in the documents? That's a part of what I do too. I help people look over documents. If they have a question with anything within the notary loan signing agent process, they can call me while they're at closings. I've said before, me and my cousins, we go through, I'll call them like they're a professional and say, hi, Miss Berry, this is Miss Johnson. I was giving you a call because I have a question about the docs. We sound real professional. Girl, I'm talking to my cousin, honey. It is my cousin. But if I have a question while I'm at closing, that's who I call. I have to remain professional. So, and she can either look it up or get me the information if she knows it offhand. You can also, if you have a legal question about the docs, you can call the NNA, and they are very, very good about answering questions as well. What is signing order, Henry? What is signing order? I've never heard of that. Are any of y'all homeowners? Let me know. I want to know if you own a home. Awesome, Yvette. That's good. Yeah, NNA is a definite thing that you have to have. You own a house, Yvette? So another thing that you can do, I have an affiliate program where I allow agents to sell my product. And okay. All right. My product is actually, it teaches homeowners what to do if they're in financial trouble because so many people are, unemployed right now. I think that when you get a house, you need to have a plan. So the best time to actually have a plan is when you first get your house. And that's what my products do. It teaches you, the basics of who to call if you can't pay your mortgage, what to do, how to do it. If you need to sell, how to sell and get the most money and not get gypped by investors, not get your shirt taken. And it talks about how to find a real estate agent, the best real estate agent that's knowledgeable and works with you, the pros and cons. If you want to sell it yourself, I go through all of that information in my system. And the entire system costs $47. The workbook alone, and I call it a workbook because the workbook, it has, you fill it out. It basically has pictures. It goes through every single thing that you need in order to be a homeowner and goes through everything that you need. So it shows you in detail. I thought about my mother when I was doing it. If I put my mother on the computer, she's going to need to see a picture and where to click. And that's exactly how I wrote my workbook. So you'll see where to click and what to do. These investors can be very, very aggressive and sneaky. Oh, Vanessa, it's only 10 pages. Boy, girl, that's good. Okay, well, if you contact me via Facebook, let me know, and I'll go through them with you, or I'll help you with that in any way that I can. So let me know, and we can do it together, Vanessa. And I think that'll give you some relief. So send me a message via Solutions by TJ, my Solutions by TJ page. DM me and we'll go through it. It's facebook.com/Solutions by TJ. How is it to just be a signing agent full-time with no other job? Joshua, people are making a killing. I have people, okay, so the most signings that I've done in a day were like 3. And I think I only was able to do 3 because I was going from my house. Houston is huge. Houston and surrounding. So I went from my house all the way to Sugar Land, which is about 45 minutes away. So I was only able to do 3 closings. But that week I made $1,000. And I know people who are doing even more than that. So at a minimum, you can make $1,000 a week. And there are several people who are doing it. Now, I wouldn't just quit my job. If I'm working, I wouldn't just quit my job and start doing it. I'd maybe take a leave of absence, build my notary business up, and then quit my job. Oh, my cousins do it full time. I forgot to tell you that. And they make a killing. I mean, I have one cousin who makes $6,000 to $10,000 a month. It's not a bad living. Just doing notary signings. And she has a friend who is a nurse, and she does it on the side. And boy, she has the leeway to, make a lot of money in doing it. So it's awesome. It's awesome. I was telling y'all about my little program though, because you can become an affiliate. And in one of these videos, I'll let you know how to access that affiliate program, because I'm going to start advertising that affiliate as well. And so when you sell, the whole system is $47. The workbook alone is $19.99, but it comes with videos. It's everything that you need. Plus, they can talk directly to me. Like, I have an app in which they can chit chat directly to me. It comes to me on my phone as a text. And just like I can go back and forth with you, I can go back and forth with them right on my phone. So, and I'm an easy person. I don't mind calling you. I don't mind texting. I don't mind you calling me. I just don't want no crazy people, of course, but I'm real easy. So, yeah. Y'all have 3 counties in Delaware. And see, you can really work your entire, we have many counties here as well. It just depends on how far you want to drive, Yvette. I don't necessarily want to drive all around the world because there's plenty of money right around me. I don't have to. Once you get on SnapDocs and you see how many orders come in these zip codes that you have, there's no need to go all around the world. All right, Yvette, you own your house. So, yeah, I mean, hey, if you have friends that are agents, send them my way. Let them know that, I have products that will help homeowners, because it's very important. I'm going to start advertising that more too, putting out more posts to deal with that. Also, probably doing some Facebook ads. But this loan, the notary signing stuff, is like my side money. It's my vacation money. It's money that I can put into my other businesses. And that's why I do it. I'm an engineer by education, and that's my full-time job, is an engineer. And it's decent, but I still want to take trips. I want my daughter to have a good life. I want to do other stuff. And man, I spent a lot of money on my business. Just the learning curves in business. If you don't have a mentor, like I didn't, in my family as African American, there weren't a lot of business owners who I could look up to and look for information. So a lot of this stuff is brand new, and I'm having to feel my way through it and bump my head and all of that. So Henry, where are you located? Another good tip, y'all. So when you get a notary signing agent job, right? Whoever the company is that gives you that job, get to know those people. Whoever you talk to, call that number and talk to them. Tell them, if y'all have any other jobs, contact me directly. So if that job don't even get on SnapDocs, let them know your area, send them your information, and they will contact you directly if you do a good job, because, those are people. They want to work with the same person over and over again too. People don't like new. They want to know, oh, okay, Henry lives in this area. I'll send the job to him. You tell them what time you get off and that you can, do closings on weekends. Yeah. They'll send you work, because just like you work full time, it's a bunch of other people who work full time. These people got to take off of their jobs to close. That's why the remote notary is so good, because you can do it wherever you are. They can easily even sign documents sitting at their desks. Now, how cool is that? You are welcome, Vanessa. It's not a problem at all. Baby, Yvette, listen. I am socially distant too. Oh my goodness. I was saying in the beginning when this thing first started that, me and my family, We ordered groceries. For the first 3 months, I did not go out of my house. I started going out because I'm an engineer and I had a job in Port Arthur, which is not far from here, and that I needed to go commission a station. That's the only thing that got me out of the house. And then I had another one the following week in Corpus Christi. That's it. And I didn't want to go out there. But because I'm still gainfully employed, I went. But we ordered groceries. They get here, get at the front door. We sanitize them with Clorox and water solution before they come in the house. So socially distanced, baby, we are going above and beyond. SnapDocs is the only way to go, Lucy. Really, SnapDocs is the only way to go. Because you get jobs automatically on your phone. So you sign up with SnapDocs. They have their own little quiz thing that you take. You pass that, you get a little star. And, oh, Lucy, get on freaking SnapDocs. They blow my phone. I get tired of them blowing my phone up. I'm telling you, I get 30 to 40 notifications on my cell phone a day. All you have to do is be the first one to click the link, and they will send you the jobs. So yeah, check out SnapDocs. Okay, 5 to 6. I know you can definitely do 5 to 6 as a remote notary. And you can definitely click the links when they ask for a notary in the area and say that you're available and do the remote notary thing. That's what I would do. And even with jobs, like if I'm doing one, I would call them. I'd say that I'm available, then I'd call them and I'd ask them, can I do it remotely? And give them all of the benefits for it being remote and let them ask their client, because it's easy for their client too. There's nothing else to do. It just gives their client one more awesome option. So being remote, you can definitely do 5 to 6. Now running all over Houston, Texas, I couldn't do 5 to 6, I don't think, unless they were all in the same area. Signing about 200 documents, depending upon how many people are closing. If it's just like 1 or 2 people, you can get through in about 45 minutes to an hour and then go on to your next one. So you do that, you can definitely do 5 or 6. But one time there were like 4 people at the table with me. It was an inheritance property. So all of the heirs were there. So that took a long time. Yeah. Okay, Lucy, you're in California. Like I was saying earlier, I told Yvette that a lot of these states have instituted an emergency order to allow remote online notarizations because of the coronavirus. So check with California, because you really, really, really need to look at that. Oh, girl. So Yvette, I just made a video and I'm putting it out tomorrow on all of the supplies. It's called What's in My Bag. And I actually open my bag and show you what's in the bag. I give you, then after we go through what's in my bag, I go through all of the prices, where you can find it, all of the stuff on Amazon, and I'm going to put links in there. Faxing is not common. You don't need a fax. Your printer, I personally have a printer with a scanner and a fax machine. You don't need that fax machine. My mom does too. You don't need the fax machine because after you're signing, when everything is done, you need to download an app called Adobe Scan. You take a picture of each page. Those pictures are then compiled and turned into a PDF document that you can then upload into SnapDocs. You do not need a fax machine. I'm going to show you the scanner that I would buy. So right now, regarding the scanner, I had this little old rinky-dink scanner in my house. It scans 8 pages in daggum 50 minutes, it feels like, and I hate it. But there's a place around me that every Saturday from like 8 to 1 o'clock, they shred documents for free professionally. So I take my docs there. So look for that in your area. Free document shredding. Professional free document shredding. And I do it for free. But I'm going to show y'all a shredder that will accept 150 pages. So you can basically put near your whole packet in that scanner and go on and do other things while you're shredding. I'm not scanner, but shredder. You can put all those documents in the shredder and just let it shred. Regarding a printer, my mom and sister have Brother printers. I have an HP. I paid $479 for a refurbished HP printer. My printer is good, but it's just as good as that $200 Brother printer they have. So now that I know, I'd probably get the Brother. And in the video, I'm going to talk about, I think it's the Brother. I think it's L2710 is the one that I recommend. Henry, what type do you have? Now, the duplex is really the duplex printer. What duplex means is that sometimes the loan documents come in different sizes. You can have legal size. Some of them need to be printed on legal size paper, other letterhead. So the duplex allows you to print on different sizes of paper. Right. Okay. You have the 5200 dual tray. So I might be saying duplex or dual tray. Y'all know what I mean. When you look it up in the video, I get it right. So I'll tell y'all, but just for y'all now, the one that I recommend is the Brother 2710. I think that was the cheapest one that I found, and it's a dadgum good printer. It does everything that you need, and I know because I had to go to my mama's house and print docs before. Y'all, if I'm giving good information, hit the like button. What do you do about having to go back to your home office to print? I'm worried about that. Please advise. So, Linda, most of the time, I get my documents the day before. So, when a job comes up on SnapDocs, it's a lot of times it's not for that same day, unless you're at home. I try to get all of my jobs the day before, and so that they'll have time to give me my documents, right? And I can print all of my documents, and while I'm out, I'm out. I do know of people who are able to print remotely also, like they have a printer at home, and if they have another job, they can go on and print. But that's another reason why you need to, I recommend at least staying within your area, or at least within a 20-30 minute radius of your area, so that if you have to go back home and print documents, it's not a big deal. Yvette, is that Canon? Is that Canon? Is it expensive? Because like I said, that Brother is in the $200 range, and it's a daggum good printer. So Lucy, let me ask you a question. Are you a member of the NNA? Because if you are a member of the NNA, then they do that background check and all of that for you, and they have awesome stuff. Okay, yeah, you're saying I have passed the loan doc signing agent exam. Okay. Good, Lucy. Okay. The exam was easy. It's open book. I actually helped my mama through it. My mom is 71 years old. She's still doing signing. But yeah, it's open book. So you look at, the question, go to the index, find it in the book if you don't remember exactly, and then answer the question. You can finish it in a day and pass. My background check did not take that long, Lucy. Look through your, it comes from a different email address sometimes than the NNA. So if it's taking too long, call the NNA and just make sure, because mine really didn't take that long. I suggested, Henry, I have 100,000 because if anything happens, I don't want no smoke. I want to be covered. So I would recommend for E&O insurance 50,000 to 100,000. I've been in a lawsuit before, and yeah, that 25,000 will go so quick. I haven't been in a mortgage doing notary stuff. I've not been in a lawsuit, but I have been in a lawsuit before. And man, attorneys eat that $25,000 up just doing nothing. Yeah, Lucy, that 100,000 is good. I haven't seen, Henry, that Brothers 5200 printer. I'm gonna take a look at it. How much did it cost? Lucy, the most effective way to get more loan signing jobs, one, my number one suggestion is SnapDocs. Number two, I would stop by, I'd get some cards and stop by every doggone title agency around my house and around my job. I'd let them know what I do, that I'm in the area, and that they can get, instead of me having to FedEx documents, I can give them documents the same day. I can just drop them off at their office if it's early enough. Or if they have some of them have those slots, then I can put it in their own Dropbox. And that gets them every time because they know they'll have docs. You should become a member of the NNA because if you're ever at a signing and have a question, then they answer a lot of questions and they are good at it. So become a member. Once you get that SnapDocs, you'll be good on the jobs. Trust me. My cousin actually lived in California for a while. One of my cousins, she's from here, but we have several businesses, and one of the businesses is we do child care consulting and training, and she was there for maybe a year or two consulting a child care center, helping him open and start daycare centers. So. And see, Lucy, it's the 21st. You need to call them. You need to call them. Because that shouldn't, if it was supposed to be there on the 16th, I would call them. Oh, Henry, man, that $269, that's about right. Yeah, and I think that 2710 Brothers printer was it was probably in the same range, in the 250 range, from Best Buy and several different places. That's where it is, Lucy. That's where the money is. I mean, being a notary is a general notary. That $10, nah. Call the NNA. I prefer calling versus emailing and texting. Maybe I'm just old school, but I prefer calling and talking to people because they are very good at answering your questions and getting back to you in a timely manner when you call. Hey, Evelyn. That's my cousin, y'all. My cousin is here. Hey, D-Bell. I appreciate y'all for being on here. Thank y'all for listening. Look, if y'all have any questions on Facebook too, because I'm live on both. I'm live on both YouTube and Facebook. So if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. So how are y'all doing with COVID-19 and how is it, in Delaware? How is it in California? Are people abiding by the rules? Are they wearing their masks? Because in Houston, it is the wild, wild west. We don't We don't abide by the same rules. We are not wearing masks. Well, they aren't, because I am. I wear my mask and they look at me like I'm crazy. So, and I don't even care. I wear it to the gas. I wear it everywhere when I'm out. And I have this itty bitty spray bottle that has my little Clorox and water, and I have a napkin and a napkin in one hand, my Clorox in the other. I'm spraying stuff down at the gas station. I'm not playing. I don't want to get this. And more so of me getting it, I don't want to give it to my mama. That's the most important thing for me. I need for my mother to be safe. But how's it going in California and Delaware? Henry, where are you from? Baltimore in the house. Let me know how y'all are doing. Wow, West and Mid, yes. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine. In Minneapolis, I've seen the protests and nobody is wearing masks. So, North Carolina, they look at you so crazy when you have on a mask. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the young people in Florida, Jacksonville. I can get that. Joshua, there's opportunity all over. Are you on SnapDocs? That's my #1 question. Yeah, people are not social distancing at all. And I've been a signing agent since 2016. Henry, I've been a signing agent since 2016. Wow. I don't think people believe, you know what? I think that video games have desensitized us. I think that movies have desensitized us to where we look at stuff on TV and we feel like that mess ain't real. And that it can't happen to us. I think that must be it, because people don't believe that somebody will die until they have somebody close to them that is dying from this disease. So, yeah. But I believe it. I don't care what y'all say. and I'm going to homeschool my daughter because our crazy governor has said that our kids are going back to school. No testing needed, no mask needed, no social distancing. Trying to kill us. Must be, no, she'll stay home. You're new to the industry. Well, Marcus, hey, it's a lot of money to be made here. So let me know if you have questions. Yeah, so I'm here for you guys, man. I want you to know that. That's why I come on. I mean, I enjoy talking to y'all, and I appreciate it. So you just got commissioned on June 6th. Dang, that's good. Thank you for subbing, Journey to me. I appreciate it. Y'all hit that like button if you are if I'm doing a good job over here. Oh, that's good. Oh, Henry, that is awesome that Utah is abiding by the rules. That's the first I've heard of that. Oh, thank you, Linda. So, Dana, to be honest with you, I'm looking into all of that. I know that my district does have an option for homeschooling, and K through 12 also does. So I'm looking at both of those options. You might want to look at K through 12 too, because they are everywhere. Oh, for the state of Texas. Okay. I'm in Houston, so I know that where I live, which is in Houston, they have options in the school districts. So in the school districts and through K through 12, and I'm looking at both of those so that I can be ready. Absolutely, Marcus. Marcus, let me tell you. Regular notaries make anywhere from $5 to maybe $20 max. Loan signing agents make anywhere from $50 to $200 max. Become a loan signing agent. Go through nationalnotary.org. I have a whole video on it. Look on my channel and it'll tell you exactly everything to do, where to sign up to get jobs, everything. Yeah, that's good, Henry. I mean, yeah, you know, people from out of town, yeah. Yeah, Josh, that's where you find jobs. That's all of the information that you'll need on SnapDocs. Oh, dang. That mail went through quick. Yvette, Friday to Monday, okay. U.S. Postal Service. You are more than welcome, Marcus. You are more than welcome. It's a lot of money to be made out here. But make sure y'all look at the other videos. Make sure if you are not subscribed to my channel to subscribe. Because like I said, I have, you know, the video that I'm putting out tomorrow is going to go over all of the supplies that are in my bag. And you are going to be so shocked at some of these supplies that are necessary. One of them that I can let you know is this fingertip grip thing. So it's like, you know, the little thing, it looks like I think it's called a thimble for sewing, but it's not. Thimbles are made of metal. This one is a rubber little thing that goes on the tip of your finger that helps you turn pages instead of you having to lick the page and keep turning it. When you have a 200-page document and you're doing several of these a day, you need that thing, boy. That is a lifesaver. Just that little thing that goes on the tip of your finger. So it's stuff like that that's in my video. Hey, Sherelle. So, Sherelle, my suggestion regarding going through those docs, this is my story about that. So, for my first closing, boy, I thought I was ready. You know, I talked to my cousin. I said, I'm going to go through the docs first because my cousins were notaries, loan signing agents before I was. I said, okay, I'm going to do this, go through it by myself, and then I'm going to call you and we'll go through them together. And we did that, I think, on FaceTime or something. It was something, I don't even see how she saw the documents. The video was so horrible. But anyway, so I went through it with a fine-tooth comb. I was like, oh, I know I ain't missed nothing. I know I'm ready. Girl, that girl went through those documents with me and found at least 3 spots that I forgot, you know, to put, because in order to prepare your documents, which Yvette, you need to prepare your documents with sticky notes so that before you go to closing, you already know where all of your stamps are going to go and where your client is going to sign. And I need to make another video on preparing those docs. Yeah, so I missed 3 spots. Out of 200 pages, that ain't bad. But, you know, sometimes when you miss those spots and you have to go back, you won't get hired by that company again. So it's best that you get everything right. And so I recommend having somebody look at the docs with you If you have someone to do that, if not, contact me and let's talk about it. DM me on Facebook. I offer mentorship. It depends on, it depends on several factors. Sometimes I charge, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have to charge because my time schedule is crazy. But I'll fit you in if I can. Just contact me on Facebook. Facebook.com Solutions by TJ. Also like my Facebook page, guys. Yeah, those rubber fingertips are cheap. Can't find them like you used to, though. You can find it on Amazon, but, going to Walmart and looking for it, I was not able to find it here. You are so welcome, Henry. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure to help. This is what I actually like doing. So, what's in my bag? That's coming out tomorrow. I'm being goofy. I'm sorry. Yeah, that video is coming out tomorrow. I'll post it tomorrow. I just have a few more touches. So I finished filming it today. Boy, it took me, I promise you, 3 weeks to finish that video. And I'm dreading doing the one on going through the documents because it's probably going to take even longer. But I'm trying. I want to do that for you guys because I know if you don't have somebody like I had my cousins, which a lot of people don't, then you need to see this stuff. And other people are charging, $200, $197 for their programs. And, yeah. So I'll post that one tomorrow. When I sign up with this DocVer. Yes, I'm using both Shanning. I'm using both DocVerify for remote online notarizations, and I'm using SnapDocs. And I use SnapDocs, get a job, and let them know that I'm a remote notary, let them know about the consciousness of their clients and all of that, and give them that option to either do remote or to do it in person. Lady Shelley, what do you mean by how to get through your first signing? What do you mean? How to get your first signing or how to get through it? How to get your first signing? Yeah, Yvette, a lot of people don't. And that's the thing. They don't have any help. They don't have anybody like I had. So, that's why I do this. There is not a loan signing course. Well, okay, so no, there's not a loan signing course on SnapDocs. But there is a quiz that you can take to get ranked higher on SnapDocs. Shannon, I do offer paid mentorships. Hit me on Facebook and I'll give you all that information. On my channel is facebook.com/Solutions by TJ, and just DM me and I'll give you all that information. I know it, yeah. How to get through your first signing? Yeah, that's going through the documents, and you know what, I'm gonna start on that video as soon as I post this one. I'll try to have that one to y'all by next weekend. Me going through those docs. I'm gonna have to do it a little bit at a time because it's 200 pages and that's gonna be a long video. You are so welcome, Sherelle. Well, Yvette, I'm here for you. So, the remote online notary. So I'm through, Marcus. I'm on with Doc Verify, and then they have videos to teach you how to use their system, and then you can call them, and you know that's how you learn with the remote online notary. It's really not a training course, but they have the and I mean there are still other videos on YouTube about it. Oh wow. The Delaware Association is closing. Okay, Lulu, that's good. I'm happy to hear from you. Why are they closing, Yvette? Awesome, 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 Lady Shelley. Yes, the NNA has a loan signing course. Doc Verify does not, though. Does who charge? The NNA? The NNA does charge for their loan signing course. And I recommend buying that doggone book. I think it's like 36 bucks, but it's an open book test and all the answers are in there. So you can get through it pretty easily. I'm going to wrap this up, guys, so that I can just go on and start getting ready for the night. But I love y'all. Thank you for joining me. And if you need me, again, the easiest way that I know is to hit me on Facebook in my DMs. I'm going to check them. I'm doing mainly remote right now because I don't want to get sick. And other people are, you know, they're in two separate cars, side by side, signing, passing documents, signing back and forth. It's still sketchy, and it's still, you know, how do you sanitize a document? How do you sanitize the pen? Oh my God, it's just too much. So I Latanya Cherie Johnson, I prefer remote for my own safety, for the safety of my family. I've never gone through Mark Willis's course, Marcus. Mark Wills. Oh, I've never gone through his course, so I really couldn't tell you. How much does he charge for it? You're welcome, Linda. You're welcome, Marcus. Thank you, Lenise. Thank you, Dana. Gotcha, Yvette. Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, Jacqueline. Gotcha. I don't know about that training course with Mark Wills. I'm thinking about coming up with one of my own. And, of course, I'm offering videos here. Whoa, $5.97? Gotcha. There's people making some money doing that too. I mean, to be honest with you, you know, I know that the more people you have, the more people you help. Like, say, for instance, I was mentoring more than 20 people. Of course, I'm going to have to start charging because that's my time. That's going to become a full-time job, you know? So, I don't know. I'm not sure how it's going to go. But I do know that $5.97 or $4.99 or $88 a month, and I'm not able to talk to an individual, I ain't cool with that. If I can have access to you and talk to you if I have a problem, then yeah, okay, $88 a month. I'll do that. Okay, so Jacqueline, how was it? How was the training course? Is it just videos? Do you have somebody that you can call if you have an issue, like in perpetuity, or is it just during that time? How was it? You are very welcome, Yvette. Yeah, how was it? And maybe I'm just old school. I am 44, you know. I don't think I'm that old. I don't feel old at all, but I want to be able to call somebody and talk to them. I don't want to have to I'll look at the videos. I don't have a problem with that. I'll go through your whole training, all of the education, everything that you have. But if I get there and have a question, I need to be able to talk to somebody. Lady Shelley, how was his course? Oh, awesome. So that's good. That's good. So that's worth it to me. If you have access to him, that's worth it. That's worth it. My personal opinion. I'm seriously thinking about, doing the same. I'm seriously thinking about starting, to offer that as well, a program like his, because that sounds lucrative too. $88 a month, 20 people at a minimum. 100 people, that's $8,000 a month. That's awesome. Gotcha, Jacqueline. Yvette, let me tell you, we're frugal too. I know I am. Shelly, I do provide one-on-one. I'm frugal, but I know that for business, you have to you have to make sure that you're covered. That's very important. You have to make sure that you're covered. So sometimes you got to spend that $88 a month if that's what you need. It's for your business. One signing, you've basically paid that $88 off. We frugal in Texas too, Marcus. Shoot. But you have to think of it as a business. And you have to think, okay, one signing will pay my whole month off. That's not bad. And Yvette, send me your email on Facebook, because that's where I know it's gonna stay. I don't want everybody to have your email address all over the World Wide Web. So I'm gonna hide it here. Ah! Stop it, Yvette. Oh, okay. So Jacqueline, how long can you contact him one-on-one? That's the question. How long can you contact him one-on-one? After that 6 months, do you still have access to it? Because like I said, I've been doing this since 2016. I still have to call my cousins sometimes and act like a professional. Hi, Miss Barry. This is Latanya Johnson. I have a question regarding the documents. I'm at a closing with Miss blah, 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 blah. Yeah. It just happens. Oh, awesome, Nicholas. So you get to, oh, good. Good. That is good to know. That is very good to know, Nicholas. I will look into that. Maybe I'll have a boot camp or something. Okay. What kind of additional insurance, Yvette? E&O, errors and omissions insurance? Because $100,000 should be good enough. I think I have 100 individually, and then on our business we have like $1 million policy. Yeah, Jacqueline, how is Kendra's course? Marcus, what other business do you have? I didn't write it down, but I deleted it up top, Yvette. I deleted that your email address, so send it to me on Facebook. Facebook.com/solutions by TJ. Awesome. Oh, cool, Marcus. Okay. Oh, so this will work out well. I think those two businesses will complement each other. You'll do well. Good job. I'm happy for y'all. I'm excited. And y'all are also giving me an idea about doing the becoming offering other stuff like boot camps and other membership sites and all that stuff. It's so much to do, so many ways to make money. But it's a blessing. But y'all, I'm going to bed. It's 9:30, 9:29. So, like I said, thank y'all again. God bless y'all, and y'all take care.